Bleach TYWB Orihime stands alone against U-Watch after Ichigo and Rukia fall. Once Ichigo's fused Getsuga and Sero attack failed to put a dent in U-Watch in Bleach Thousand-Year Blood War, The Calamity Episode 5, the fight only escalated. A black moon appeared overhead, and it apparently signaled U-Watch that the time had come to finish Ichigo off for good, with Orihime forced to watch every second of it happen. Rukia refused to just stand by, throwing herself into the fight and releasing her Bankai to buy Ichigo any room to breathe. It wasn't enough. Both of them were put down hard, leaving Orihime as the last one standing between U-Watch and total victory. By this point, she'd already taken repeated hits from U-Watch's attacks earlier in the fight, and she looked it, described by early viewers as bloodied and barely upright. Instead of folding, she healed herself on the spot and reached for everything she had left, calling out to every one of her Shun Rika fairies at once. What followed reportedly overwhelmed U-Watch outright, forcing him back in a way nothing else in the episode had managed. It's the kind of moment longtime fans have wanted for Orihime for years. Not just support from the sidelines, but a direct offensive stand against one of the strongest villains in the series, delivered entirely on her own terms. What the falling flower petals reveal about Orihime's fate. The clash between Orihime and U-Watch ends the fight in dramatic fashion. The screen goes white, flower petals scatter everywhere, and when things settle, Ichigo is shown collapsed on the ground while the aftermath of Orihime's attack is still unclear. Then two flowers appear on screen to close out the episode. One keeps its petals intact, carrying the words "defend you." The other loses every petal as the words "life to" fade into view, completing the episode's full title, Life to Defend You. Fans have read the flowers as standing in for Ichigo and Orihime, or possibly for her Shun Rika themselves, given how visually battered they'd all been by that point. That imagery, paired with how rough Orihime looked heading into her final stand, understandably had people bracing for the worst, and some early reactions online described genuinely tearing up watching it play out. The good news for anyone worried is that Orihime does not die in this episode. She survives the encounter with U-Watch, even if it clearly pushes both her body and her powers to their absolute limit. Whether that flower symbolism comes back to matter later in Bleach Thousand-Year Blood War, The Calamity, is something only the next few episodes can answer. But for now, Orihime walks away from her biggest moment in the entire series intact. Did you enjoy Bleach Thousand-Year Blood War, The Calamity Episode 5? How was it for you? We'd love to know your thoughts on the episode in the comments below.